Hola, friends. Let's explore weight changes with a step. Now, when we have a step, we have choices to make. We've got what direction are we moving in? What size of step are we taking? And then what energy are we going to use to fit to the music? So what might be the way, how can we signal those differences?
There's lots of ways actually that we use our connection and our body tone to communicate with our partner what our intention is with this weight change with a step. First thing that comes to mind is the size of the step. How do we indicate the size? And that is through the wind up depth. If you remember, we always have our wind up going in the opposite direction. The lower that I sink into that movement, the heavier that I make it into the floor, that indicates to my free leg the further out we want it to go, which then indicates the size of step that I'm about to take. If I have a really small wind up, then I can expect just a nice small step. And if you also remember, the wind up will give your partner the communication of which direction. So we're already covering both the direction of the step as well as the size of the step with the way that we manipulate our wind up. We also have a lot of communication through the body tone, the way that we are both holding ourselves and the way that we're holding our partner. The more relaxed and the more that our tone is light and airy, we can expect that our movements will be smooth, they're going to be light, nothing rushed, very easy movements. When I start to increase incrementally the tone in my frame and in my body, that communicates to my partner, be ready for something that happens a little bit faster. I want to sink down into this movement and then take off rather quickly. And then when I'm ready to bring that back to our nice neutral tone, I want to inhale and bring that back to a nice relaxed tone within our body. So we encourage you first to solo work all of these movements. Practice your steps in each of the directions, forward, side, and back, as well as on both feet. Pay close attention to the wind up that will indicate which direction you would like to take that step. And once you are comfortable with this movement in your body, if you're learning with a partner.
Yes, when we go from our phantom partner, that's a one-way conversation. I have complete control. When we have a live partner, it is a respectful conversation between the two, where I give a signal, I receive a response, and we go back and forth in that. So if we might demonstrate. So varying the size, varying the energy, intensity.
And I was feeling subtle changes throughout Arjun's body and the way that he wound up and the way that he used the movement preceding the step. I really feel like that's the way that two partners can communicate effortlessly.
And if I could add, one of the things I love about the Argentine tango is it seems like magic to somebody from the outside that's not familiar with what's happening, about just feeling the tone and the wind up. How are they doing that? Did they choreograph that? No, it's just because we're having that subtle little conversation.
The work that you put into these little details will really show huge benefits later on in your dancing. So we really encourage you to focus on these fundamentals before moving on. But when you're ready to, we will see you on your next adventure. Abrazos!